Man, I always mess this. I always mess this thing up when I haven't done it in 3 or 4 days, and man, you don't use it, you lose it. Even when you're old, it only takes like a day of not doing it. Hey, I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to Black Dragon Biker TV. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be with my co-host, Mike Ball.
Today, what's good with everybody?
Much love and respect. Here we are, another day, another dollar. We took a couple days off. Okay, I took a couple days off. I took and listen, we know you guys needed a break from us, but here we are back Monday through Friday, Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker News you can trust with Mike Ball from Insane Wheels YouTube channel and Ball Valve TV. Here for you, covering all things Motorcycle Club protocol, all things biker news, and we're just going to have a great time today. Yeah.
There we go. Hey, look, I got to give that whole intro a 10 out of 10, even with the double swoosh. Even with the double swoosh, it's amazing.
Yeah, I messed that up, man.
No, that was fantastic. Great job.
If I'm down a couple days, bro.
No, what it is it's your fat fingers. You go for it, and it's you double tap it on accident.
I was trying to do too much. I was trying to bring in the applause and all this stuff. You know, I have you, but I need more engineers. Okay.
Well, see, unfortunately, I can't control the hardware that's on your side.
I know.
You know. I can only control the software. Okay.
Oh my goodness. You do your part well.
I appreciate that.
I'm the screwed up one here. I'm trying to button my thing here. Okay, good. Hey, listen, Mike.
Yes, sir.
One of the problems that we have with the immigrant thing, okay, when we bring new people into our country, we get all kinds of new great ideas, man.
True.
We get all kinds of food. We get all kinds of culture. We get all kinds of just good stuff.
Right. Totally.
But we get some bad stuff too.
I believe that.
Yeah, and we get some of their bad behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
And we even get some of their crimes. Like you know where you're always watching like I watch a lot of Instagram.
Right.
And on Instagram, my feed tends to be booty and motorcycles. Okay.
Right. Hey, it is what it is, right?
My feed is not capable of being seen. Like you don't look at my feed sitting in the waiting room. Of
you don't any public area at a doctor's office.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to do none of that.
No,
that's hilarious.
No, you're not capable of seeing my feed. My feed is going to be ass in the air, some 23-year-old just
doing some
over.
Crazy twerking.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Hey, Papa, how you like it, Big Daddy? Hey,
yeah.
And they'll be rapping and stuff. You'll be like, oh shit. Yeah, Dragon, you didn't even grow up like that. What are you doing, man? You know, like
so
if I was a gangster rapper, my rap songs would be like they'd always end with, yeah, and I killed those mofos. Well, I didn't grow up there, but that's what I heard. My friends are from there. That's how my rap songs would be.
My friends are from there.
I'm not from there. Yeah.
Okay. I got a whole bunch of buddies and brothers over
West Side. Well, I'm not really from there, but yeah, I have friends from there. Oh.
Absolutely. Right here.
Yeah. And then, if I was to throw up my Crips or Blood sign, it'd be like,
you got friends.
Dude. Yeah.
You got friends.
What are you claiming? Friend 89th Street.
I anything with my friends I support.
Anything with my friends I support. So yeah. So like, yeah, my feed is unhealthy.
Right.
My woman won't even look at my woman is just like,
yeah, she's got to be over it.
Like, yeah, she's so completely. She
just keep it to yourself.
Going up like this.
Yeah.
I keep telling her, hey, you're gonna have a sister wife soon.
Oh man.
And she said, as soon as you're ready to have a brother husband.
Right.
Give me that Bob Barker thing you do. Yeah. No, the other one. Dun dun dun. that one. Hey, look, so they bring their bad ways, and I always watch Instagram, and when I'm looking at my Instagram feed, which is on my
Other computer?
iPad,
Oh,
which,
iPad.
yeah, which sits right here. You guys can't see it, but it's just right here. It sits. That's how I get all my news to give you guys my eye. But anyway, you always see these guys over in Brazil
Mm-hmm.
robbing people. Like they roll up on their motorcycles and snatch your iPhone or something, your purse or something, right? And you're like, wow, what a terrible place to live. Like,
hey, when I was down in Brazil, guess what? Not one single person tried to take a single thing from me. But I was also surrounded by 10,000 club members.
yeah,
So
that helps. You can go in the favelas like that.
no, we did go into the favelas.
Yeah,
We went straight. We went
favelas. I thought they were
favelas.
favelas.
Yes.
Okay. I've been saying favelas like a fool for 30 years.
Favelas.
The favelas. You can go into the favelas like that.
Yes, absolutely. And we did.
Pimping hard and stuff.
Yeah. Bumping music. Doesn't matter.
Does everybody know Brazilian jiu-jitsu there? I just wondering. Like,
I don't think everyone's down like that. I think it's more like jacking people off of mopeds and guns. You know,
and you see that all the time, and you're thinking, man, what a lousy place to live. That doesn't happen here,
right?
Well, it does.
It totally does. And what's happening?
Yeah, because they've brought their stuff there, their crimes they've brought here,
right?
And there has been a group of moped guys stealing, like we see all the time. This guy here says always two Hispanic guys riding nut to butt on scooters, robbing in the third world countries or the Bronx, New York. The Bronx, New York is exactly right.
That's exactly what we're going to be talking about today.
They brought that here to the Bronx, New York, and they have robbed over 62 people.
Are you serious? 62
already, bro.
Oh, this is insane.
Moment when a moped crew drags a woman along a New York street as 62 people are targeted in a crime spree.
Holy.
The New York Police Department says it has busted a citywide robbery scheme in which migrants were hired to snatch women's purses and phones off the street.
Hired.
Yeah.
That's a word. That's a very interesting word right there.
Crews now can hire people, I suppose. Hey, show up, please. Bring your resume and your curriculum vitae, and we'll see what you're up to. Check this out. Let's see what it has to say.
Here for pattern 156, essentially, it's about 62 cases right now, 7 boroughs, grand larceny, snatches, and robberies with phones taken. Putting out essentially a hit for people to go.
Whoa!
Did you see that?
Dude, that dude just got dragged.
No, that's a woman.
That's a woman?
That's a woman.
Oh, dude, now see. That even hurts my heart way even worse. That's crazy.
Let's back up a little bit.
Look, they didn't even grab the purse. The purse was on the ground.
No, did they? Okay, here's the woman walking. You can see her feet right here, just a walking. Yeah, I'm a talking. And all of a sudden, they snap. Look, the guy's got a hold of whatever.
I think it's the purse. I think it's the purse at that moment.
And then they snatch her onto the ground. There she is,
she just dragged
behind the purse until she hits this thing here.
Now look at, is that her purse that got dropped right there?
They got the purse.
Oh, it's a hat. Oh, they got the purse.
Yeah, they got the purse and away they ride.
It is 2 people on a moped though.
Yeah, nut to butt.
Always.
Are they Hispanic dudes though, like he said? Wow.
Who knows?
That is freaking crazy. Let's start all over.
Yeah, we got this 156. Essentially, it's about 62 cases right now, 7 boroughs, grand larceny, snatches, and robberies with phones taken. Putting out essentially a hit for people to go do his dirty work to grab phones and stuff. So he's the big target. He's caused a lot of problems in New York City, and hopefully we'll grab him. We get some headway.
Just conducted a search warrant here. Migrants preying on vulnerable New Yorkers in New York City. Pattern 156, over 60 victims committing crimes as robberies, grand larcenies, purse snatches. Guess what? This department, this agency is not going to tolerate that. We will find you. Anyone that commits any act of harm against one of our New Yorkers, we're going to find you. We're going to arrest you. We're going to bring you to justice.
The only problem I have with what that dude just said is migrant. Look, these are illegal immigrants coming.
Well, no, they could be migrants too. I mean,
immigrant.
Is there different right now? I mean, a migrant is somebody that's legal, and an illegal immigrant is somebody that's an illegal immigrant.
Right. So a migrant is somebody that came here legally.
So are these migrants or illegal immigrants? Maybe they said migrants, but maybe they're just being nice. Maybe
I think he probably misspoke.
Yeah, it could be, or they miswrote.
Or miswrote. So the diamond effect. Okay, so we got the man, the myth, the legend in here. Archbishop.
Hey, what's up, Archbishop?
Hired. I got word from the NYPD official that they were told not to arrest the migrants. Sad but true.
What?
They're ordered not to arrest these people now. Dude, like, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. How
take a moment for a moment, real quickly, to introduce the diamond effect. We've talked about it many times. The diamond effect with Archbishop, 1%er, and yourself, Mike Ball.
Absolutely, I'm honored.
And they do non-biker related news and stories.
Right, world events, interesting human interest stories. Absolutely.
So anyway, five migrants were arrested in the Bronx in an overnight raid Monday as part of the crackdown on a citywide moped robbery scheme to steal the women's phones. Police executed a search warrant to raid 2970 Bronx Park East, a suspected Bronx apartment that they said served as a haven of a sophisticated criminal enterprise made of migrants predominantly living in the city's system. What the hell does that mean? Living in the city system.
I don't understand what that means.
Does that mean living off of the city's?
Right. Like off of like government assistance? What are we talking about here?
Living within the bowels of the city next to the subway system.
Yeah, that can mean anything. That was a very broad term.
The hell, they're so PC these days. Anyway, here's a picture of that young lady being dragged again. And here's a picture of them arresting the immigrants. At least 62 different incidents have been reported across every borough except Staten Island from November 23rd to the most recent on February 4th. Chief of Detectives Joseph Kinney said in the press conference Monday afternoon, the men were part of the robbery team that would use mopeds and scooters to ride up behind their victims, just like in those things that we see in Brazil, ride up behind their victims in an ambush and rob them of their items such as cell phones, wallets, and purses before making their getaway. See, this doesn't happen in Atlanta because when you snatch my purse or man purse, if I'm wearing my man purse,
you're gonna have a little something on your side. You're gonna have a little.
Well, if you take the man purse, you got it, don't you?
Well, I mean, it depends on if you got it on your hip or not, too. You might have one in the bag.
In Georgia, you're gonna catch it here with that messing around with that BS. You're gonna catch it. You're gonna catch 1, 2, or entire. They call them clips. We call them magazines. You're gonna catch an entire clip magazine.
The thing is I think they're very. As you can see, so far, these people are not targeting men. They're not targeting us. They're targeting vulnerable people, women, stuff like that. And that's what's really sad about this, because, I mean, what woman is going to pull a firearm on? I mean, it does happen, but it's not as likely when it happens to a man.
Staten Island, Larry P. says, is the least liberal borough. So that's the most like Georgia place down there.
Okay, gotcha.
Over there. That's why they don't play over there, they said. Anyway, the men were part of this robbery team. They would pull up behind their victims. The suspects are all believed to be migrants from Venezuela. There you go. Most of the victims were women who were walking alone, police said, and the mopeds involved in these accidents were, of course, stolen. The ringleader of the crew, identified as 30-year-old Victor Parra, remains
you're telling me the mopeds are stolen? Oh my! I can't believe
I'm telling you. No, You can't believe it. I'm telling you. Most of the victims were women who were walking alone. Police said the mopeds were, of course, stolen. The ringleader of the crew is identified as 30-year-old Victor Parra, remains on the run, police said. He was previously charged with grand larceny in Manhattan last December, with his migrant behind, still running around free. Man, what's our problem? Parra hails from Venezuela and entered the country last year, authorities added. Entered the country how? They won't say the words that we want to hear.
No, they're doing that on purpose.
Entered the country illegally, so he's not a migrant, he's an illegal immigrant. But I don't know that that's true, but they're so entered the country.
But especially when they're saying they're migrants from Venezuela.
What?
You know, they said it. Migrants from Venezuela. Now have they come here legally?
Negative things going on. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people from Venezuela and down south, obviously, that are moving their way up. You know, so it's not anything secret.
My neighbor's from Venezuela. He's cool.
Absolutely.
Said thefts were considered coordinated by Parra via WhatsApp. Damn. Mm-hmm. Hiring volunteers and specifying the types of phones he's looking for. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. Scooter operators made up to $100 and phone snatchers were paid between $300 and $600. Well, I'm riding on the back.
You're right.
I'm riding bitch on the pillion. It's me. I want the $300 to $600. If I'm going to go to jail for 50 years. After the robbery, banking accounts and financial apps are allegedly hacked into for illegal transactions and fraudulent purchases. The phones are then shipped. So here's what I heard on CNN today. So, and this kind of corroborates it. So this guy Parra has what they call a tech person. All right. And so he was after specific phones like iPhones. And when they see a person with an iPhone, they roll it behind you, they snatch it from you, and then he takes it to his tech person. And I thought iPhones were impossible to break. Remember the police department not long ago had to hire somebody to break into the iPhone. And the reason iPhone wouldn't let them break into it is because they said, you know, once this gate is, this bridge is crossed.
Once we do this, all of a sudden we have to do this with everybody.
Well, not that. Once we do it, it's out. And how to break into us is out.
Oh,
and then,
they didn't want the secret
and
out.
Everybody
basically.
will. And so the police department actually hired a guy who backwards hacked and got into their system. And ever since then, the iPhone was no longer protected. So they got this tech guy who goes in, he opens up the phone, and he gets all of your information out, and then they raid your bank accounts and all that stuff. And after they've gotten all the money they can get from your bank accounts and everything by stealing your identity, like he sells that stuff, he brings your phone and just immediately goes and starts selling that stuff. And then after they get done with that, they take the phone and ship it off to like Venezuela or somewhere where they get paid on it again.
Yeah,
so
they get
money.
So they made off of one phone, they made like 6 lines of income.
Off one phone. Yeah.
That's insane.
They're making So, first of all, I have a situation on my phone that if it gets stolen, my phone will automatically delete everything on the phone. It writes 1s and 0s to everything.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to have that when you.
I don't know how is that a program but that's interesting.
When you're a big player and things.
Oh, look at you. All right.
Stop the cap.
Where'd you get rid of that? Get rid of that. I don't like that. Oh shit. That damn thing. So after the robbery, banking accounts and financial apps are allegedly hacked into for illegal transactions and fraudulent purchases in the U.S. or Central America. So they're buying shit all over the world. The phones are then allegedly shipped to Colombia, where they are to be reprogrammed. The New York Police Department addressed the gang's crimes in a video clip posted on X, which showed thieves riding a moped, ambush, and dragging the 62-year-old woman. Oh my God, she was my age, across a sidewalk in the Sheep's Head Bay section of Brooklyn. The incident occurred last December. Police raided the crew's leader's residence on Monday and found 22 stolen phones, took 5 people, including a technician who allegedly hacked the phones, into custody. Of the 14 identified, 7 members of the crew have been arrested and 3 are being investigated.
Well,
and that's probably what Archbishop was talking about, where they didn't get arrested.
Well, and he says one of the men had already been arrested 2 times prior. So this makes it even just that much.
Bring Archbishop on this thing. Send Archbishop a link so we can.
All right, I'll send it to him.
Get it from his.
I'll send it to your Instagram. Hold on.
Yeah, Archbishop, come in here and tell us this. So one of the 14 identified, 7 members of the crew had been arrested, and 3 are being investigated. They are expected to be charged with multiple counts of robberies and grand larcenies. This is crazy. New York PD Commissioner Edward Cuban addressed the recent surge in migrant crime. In recent months, a wave of migrant crime has washed over our city, but by no means are the individuals committing these crimes representing the vast number of people coming into New York to build a better life. They are nonetheless preying on New Yorkers and making our city less safe. The commissioner described the perpetrators of these crimes as ghost criminals who deploy sophisticated operations while hiding in plain sight because of their lack of photos, criminal history, cell phone, social media presence, and even their names. These are ghost people. Hey, Black Dragon, sign up and get some of them 9K in vouchers they're giving away.
Oh yeah, because they are giving away $9,000 per illegal immigrant and housing. $9,000 per month. No, not $3,000 a month. Not what
They're
VA
not
gets.
giving anybody $9,000.
You want to bet me? We covered it on the Diamond Effect. We showed proof.
Oh.
$9,000 a month.
Oh.
Yeah, it's happening, and they're getting freaking driver's licenses now. They got cleared for all of that. Yeah, that's their solution right now.
Who's getting $9,000 a month?
Go ahead and do a whole bunch of investigating if you'd like.
I just want to know. No, don't take that down. I just want to know who individually. Like maybe you might know somebody individually that.
No. Here comes Archbishop as we speak.
Oh man, welcome Archbishop.
He's at work right now. Even he's joining from work.
Archbishop,
I'm at work.
Man? What's up? Can you talk?
No, absolutely, he can talk. He's the boss.
Oh, okay. So tell us, man, what did you find out? How do you know this stuff? Bishop?
Can you hear us, Archbishop?
Hold on a minute. I'm getting hold on 1 second.
Oh, I think he's getting something going on with his phone. He'll let me know when he's ready.
Yeah, so this is kind of crazy. I'm looking for a video that I did over a year ago where I told you guys out of my own mouth what these guys were getting. And nobody believed me then. And
right.
So now we find out they're getting $9,000 a month.
Yes.
There you have it.
Mm-hmm.
AB, you good?
Yeah, I'm good now.
All right, here we go.
So how do you
I had
know
to
this
get
stuff?
the man. I'm gonna tell you, this was actually a part of the show that we did last week.
Yep, the Diamond.
And yeah, so we had went through and I did this research on a lot of this stuff. It's crazy because, like I said, when you're dealing with this issue right now, a lot of them are trying to make it seem like that it's that this migrant deal is all Latin American Mexicans that's coming across the border, and that's not true. Now it started that way. Yes, you did have quite a few that came through at the beginning. Now, 90% of the people that's coming across the border are not Mexican. They're not Latin American. They're not Central American. They are, believe it or not, Russians, Africans,
and Chinese primarily.
Chinese is up 900%.
Yep, 900%. 900%. 900%. And they're not women anymore and children walking up like you saw the very first march. How you saw women, children, men going up. Now it's all men, and they're not even Mexican.
Right.
Latin.
They're all men between the ages of 18 and 35.
Yeah, Tommy, that's the prime age for a military.
Yeah, basically military age. So that's a lot of stuff that they're talking about now. It's the reason why you have all these men that's coming over. And then they had was another interview that I had seen where they had these a couple of Chinese gentlemen that they asked them how did they get up to the border, and they were talking about how they took a plane to Ecuador and then went from Ecuador, took a boat to Panama, and then worked their way up
and
until
that's
they
a
got
man
to
from
the
China.
border.
A man from China is doing this, flying to Ecuador to go all the way and get thrown all the way up to America.
Yep, they coming from everywhere
through our southern border.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
See, but then too, BD, let me take you this part. Now, on top of that, now back a little while ago, I had did a little research, and we was talking about the homeless here in America right now. So you have between 500,000 to 800,000 homeless in America right now. 60% of them are veterans, right? So that's something that me and you both can kind of sink your teeth into. Now, you know how this goes. A lot of them veterans that's out there in the street right now, they don't get any funding. They don't get nothing. You know what I mean? They're just out there in the street. Now, since this migrant crisis has happened, Congress, both Republican and Democrat, has signed a bill for $120 billion that they're using for the migrants. Now, if you are a migrant, don't care where you're from, you can get up to $9,000 a month in vouchers, which takes care of your housing, food, health care, whatever you need a month.
Did you hear that,
9,000.
9,000.
That's impossible. I don't even make. Come on now.
I know.
Exactly.
Neither do we. Neither do we.
Exactly. Shit.
I'd fly on a plane right now to go collect that $9,000.
Right. Shit. I'm about to just go. I'm about to walk over and then come around, come back.
Yeah.
My fucking name is
Pedro Bishop.
Yeah. You know me.
Pedro Bishop.
Hell yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. This is a little wild, isn't it? It's a little more than you thought.
I didn't think it was anything like that. Jeez.
I know. It's a little wild. So, but hey, this is what it is. And it looks like Bishop is lagging out for a sec, so we'll let him come back here in a minute. But yeah, it's a little dissettling to say the least. Here we go.
Go ahead, continue, brother.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. All the stuff that I done found out once I started digging. Last week they was talking about the couple police officers over in New York that had been jumped by some migrants because they were trying to break up the fight. Now they were released the very next day, and one of those had already had 2 prior before then.
That's crazy. Mike Ball's got to go pick up his daughter or something, drop her off or something. So he's getting ready to come on mobile. That means that I've got to do everything, right? Hey, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Does that mean I've got to control everything?
We're right now. We're getting ready to go drop off my daughter at school.
Okay.
So I'm going to join you guys in the car here in a minute.
All right. So, wow, man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. So we got a big problem. And why didn't they arrest those? I saw a news clip and said they let them go. They didn't arrest them. What was that all about?
Well, I don't know exactly the reason why they're not doing anything with them. The word that I got was they were told not to do anything. Basically, bring them in, process them, and let them go.
Crazy. Well, in this situation, these guys have been doing this for a while. They've targeted 62 people. They dragged a 62-year-old woman down the street. They've arrested 5 of the people. The guy the ringleader is still on the run, and another lady is still on the run. And it's kind of crazy. One of our subscribers said he's Canadian. He's heading for our border. $9,000 a month. He said he's on his way. So this is concerning. All these guys. Yeah.
What's actually stopping them from coming from Canada? I mean, think about it. Somebody from China rode to Ecuador to come up the southern border. What's keeping them from going to China? Going to Canada and coming down. There's no border there.
Nothing. Except they don't really choose to come that route. That's the colder route. I'm sure there are some coming from that route.
Oh yeah, you better believe it. They also, one of the reports I've seen that they had called 50 people that were on the terrorist watch list at the border. Now, you caught 50, so that means you probably let 150 of them go by. Yeah. They had one in particular that they had done an interview on, not realizing who the man was. And he made a statement saying that to the reporter that you are stupid, you have no idea who you're talking, but you're going to find out soon enough. And later on, after they did the facial recognition, come to find out that he was a Afghanistan nationalist that they had been looking for, that now is on U.S. soil, and they don't know where he is.
And he was bold enough to say, "You don't know who I am, but you're going to find out."
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. If you go back to the show we did Wednesday, I played a video with him on there.
Yes, we did.
Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, a little unfortunate news.
I didn't know how connected all this was. I just saw a news story about Moped guys, and I had no idea we were, getting this granular. Like this is.
Yeah, we're dealing with this on a way bigger scale. This is a huge scale.
Yeah, there's way more to this.
It's totally a national crisis. That's what we're at. There's a national crisis in this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you already have the FBI director that's was talking to the Senate majority and was telling them that the red flags was all over the country because they know for a fact that they have terrorist cells in the U.S. right now. and they all came through the southern border.
Well, something. Thinking tactically, you need to be ready. You need to be rolling in your car with your complete assault kit in case you get an opportunity to get to it before the BS goes down.
Right.
And
that's right.
Maybe
not even joking.
Maybe do a lot more pickup shopping where you pull in and they've already got your stuff and they just bring it out to the car.
Hey, I just have Amazon deliver my groceries straight to my front door. I don't even shop for none of that. Nope. Straight to the front door.
Amazon brings the groceries to you?
Amazon Fresh, yes.
Oh, yeah. For people that have those Whole Foods in their neighborhoods.
Yeah, but Amazon Fresh, it is actually from an Amazon warehouse, which is it's all for food. It's their own division of the market.
Do they helicopter to your doorstep yet? Have you gotten to that? That they
we
use?
Haven't gotten to no drones yet. No drones yet.
Wow. Yeah, you're really too you're too pretty for us there, dude. Look at you.
Man,
well, listen.
Television ready. Television ready.
Well, listen, Archbishop, man, I really appreciate having you on the show today. Tell us about your show when you guys come back on. What's your next thing coming up?
We'll be back on Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Eastern. We got a guy on there this week from Georgia. He has been doing a battle. Matter of fact, he's around your way, Bud Dragon. He's 28-year-old farmer. Um, owns a bunch of land there, and basically they trying to do everything possible to take his land from him.
And they did.
Yeah, they have it now to where he has protection orders, sir, that he can't even come on his property. You have a magistrate there in that town that used to be a beautician, no law degree whatsoever, and she the one who done all this stuff. He went to a superior court that had ruled in his favor, and the officials in that town won't acknowledge it, and they're keeping him out of his place. They threatened him, they beat him up, they tore up his vehicles, they've killed his animals because he had an animal refuge out there. Killed his animals, gave away his animals. There's a bunch of stuff. But he's been reaching out to different people, different agencies and stuff like that, to try to get help because he's trying to get his land back. So we're going to have him on there on Wednesday to tell his story and possibly someone hear it and be willing to lend this man a helping hand.
Wow. That'll be Wednesday. What time?
This will be Wednesday, 8:00.
And we'll look forward to seeing that, man. And you and Mike Ball and Diamond Effect. You got my buddy Mike Ball with you. Y'all gonna do great on this Diamond Effect show, man. That's gonna be something else. Congratulations on getting the show up. Archbishop started out with Big Bone 1%er on the Big Boneyard. So just watching all you guys grow and get into your own thing is just really exciting, man.
Right. Well, I'm still with Bone. I mean, me and Bone still doing the Boneyard, but like I said, we tried to, at first we were doing a lot where we was kind of intermingling both of these. We were doing different stories here, and we was also doing motorcycle stories as well, but wanted to keep it more on the motorcycle front on the Boneyard, and then on this one we can talk about the stuff that basically what the media is not telling you. They tell you bits and pieces of it, but they're not telling you everything. So we're taking these stories and putting everything into it. So when we're telling you, we're not just giving you this part of the story, we're telling you the whole thing. So
Trust me,
all the knowledge of it at one time.
We're telling all the real deal story. You know how I know? Is because every single Diamond Effect show that we've done, I've gotten demonetized. That's how you know you're telling the truth.
Yeah, kind of like my whole channel's demonetized right now. Yeah. We've been demonetized for 3 months now. So hey, here we are, demonetized as we are. So,
but that's kind of one of the bad things to being monetized, though. It's because you just with that right there, it's like,
they
okay,
limit you.
we're gonna pay you for your show, but we also take your voice. So sometimes not being monetized is better because you're able to let the masses know the truth.
Well, I still do it. I'm still doing it.
And that's the biggest, that's my main thing that I wanted to do on this show was to put out the truth. You know what I mean? Because you've been lied to for so long. It's time for somebody to actually get on here and tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
right
absolutely, man. So, listen, Archbishop, we'll look forward to you guys. Show on Wednesday. I'm going to definitely be in there watching. And you guys got to have me on the show sometime. What is this? I can't get on the show? Black Dragon can't get on the show?
Yeah, you can come on. You can come on anytime, bro.
Hey, I love you, man. Appreciate you.
Archbishop, respect for you, BD.
Honor and respect too, man. God bless. Have a great day today.
You too, bro.
All right. Hey, Mike Ball. We're about to get out of here, but I just wanted to ask, bro, what's going on here? Is that you on some roller skates?
Yeah, man. We went roller skating. Look at that.
Mike Ball, amputee, fucking roller skating. No, I use the F-bomb. I'm sorry.
Hey,
look at you, Mike Ball.
No problems. No problems.
Yeah, can you skate backwards yet, though?
Hey, I will be able to.
Wow. How do you push off on the other leg? You just don't?
No, you do. Absolutely, you do.
Okay. Did you fall down?
I
excellent.
ate shit like 5-6 times, and we all did. And believe it or not, it's way harder than it used to be when we were like kids. You know what I mean? Like my old lady, she fell down a few times. The whole family started falling down. We had my cousins with us. They're grown adults. We're all falling and stuff. So for me, I only fell like 5 or 6 times, and you fall on your ass. It's no big deal. You get up, you go again. And so we had an absolute blast, man. That was just last night or the night before.
I'm going to tell you something. When I first met you and you were laying in that hospital bed, you just looked bad.
I was in rough shape.
I thought, I was like, oh my goodness, Mike Ball looks so bad. And man, I didn't think you were going to make it. And
a lot of people
riding motorcycles. You're a superstar. You're helping everybody's channel out, man. Mike,
it's a blessing. It's a blessing, man.
It's a blessing to have you, young man. It really is.
It's a blessing. Look, it's all about who you surround yourself with. I truly mean that. You can't take all the credit, right? It's all about your support system too. It'd be very selfish of me to say I did this by myself, because I didn't. I did this with all of you guys, all of your support. Black Dragon being here from day one while I'm in the hospital bed, like day after the surgery, and dying twice by then, and then calling them back 3 days later, and I've died twice more, so it's incredible to still be here today. And that's why I do what I do, to be able to talk and show my story, because a lot of people are visual learners. Okay. So if they see that I can do it, you can do it.
Hey man, that's cool. All right, Mike, get your kid to school safely, man. Love you,
sir.
Mike. I guess I'm running the board, so I'll shut down everything. But I miss you already, man. Take care. Oh man, people, this is amazing. I hope I'm not coughing for the next 2 weeks. We'll see what goes on with that. But anyway, I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. There will be a MC protocol lesson today, sometime this afternoon. It's going to be on. There's a motorcycle club that was brand new starting out, and they were asking me the question, should we were thinking about putting our prospects with just no back patch at all and just nothing and let them be bareback. And they were wondering what my thoughts were on that. And I'm going to tell you guys about being in Rome and speaking as the Romans speak in my MC protocol lesson later this afternoon. All right. Be sure and get my newest books, The Social Club's Bible, and all of my gear at blackdragonsgear.com, including all 6 others of my books, Prospects Bible, President's Bible, Sergeant-at-Arms Bible, Public Relations Officer's Bible, Prospects Bible for Women's Motorcycle Clubs, all over on Amazon Kindle, and they are becoming available daily on Audible. You can get my online show that is just, the listening podcast. We like you to get it from Spreaker.com, but you can get it from anywhere, including iTunes, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. So support the channel, please. We are, and have been for the last 3 months, we are demonetized. So if you wouldn't mind, Cash App, $BikerPrez, or you can hit me at PayPal, jbunchii@aol.com. And Mike Ball has one. Mike Ball's not demonetized, so you can actually hit the super chat button, and if you're watching from his channel, and help him out as well. So all right, and you can follow Mike Ball. Here you go. You can donate at $Ball Valve. That's his Cash App. $Ball Valve. And Ball Valve TV, Ball Valve TV, and he's on Instagram and TikTok as Ball Valve TV, and on YouTube as Insane Wheels. All right, so you had a treat today, Bishop 1%er, Mike Ball, and Black Dragon. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow, and get skinny. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autograph copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing into the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autograph copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.